everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amina, and this is Experiencing Fragrances with Amina. Today's video is going to be slightly different. It's not really going to be a review video, more of a first impression of a new release from one of my favorite houses. I'm going to be giving you guys my first impressions on Strangers Perfumery's new summer launch, which includes 5 fragrances, which are Kira, Calm Carousel, Eternal Summer, Magenta Pop, and Iridescent Sky. So out of the 5 fragrances, 2 of them really stood out to me, and I decided to go ahead and blind buy them. And those are Magenta Pop and Eternal Summer. And the rest I decided to just get samples of to try out, which is dangerous, of course, because now I want almost all of them. So I have samples of Comme Carousel, Kira, and Iridescent Sky. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray them one by one on a test strip and kind of just give you my first impressions of them and whether or not I would consider getting a full bottle. Let's start off with Comme Carousel. I went ahead and labeled the test strip so that I don't get any of them confused. So this one has notes of amber, apple, basil, cinnamon, cloves, coconut, cola, ginger, honey, myrrh, orange blossom, rose, rum, tobacco, vanilla, and wine. It's a long list of notes. And it smells really good. Yeah, in the opening, there's a brightness coming from the apple and the ginger. It's a tad spicy. I'm not really getting a strong coconut scent or coconut note, which may come out in the mid or the dry down, so I'll come back to it later. But I do just get a fresh, fruity scent that's sweet. It smells so good. What else can I get out of here? I do definitely smell the cola. It does smell like cola. I don't think I personally have any fragrances that smell like cola. I know there are some out there, but I don't have any. But this one, it's like a spicy cola. It's really good. This is definitely a winner so far. I'll come back to it after a few minutes just to see if it changed any or if maybe my thoughts have changed. So the next one we're gonna do is Iridescent Sky. Just a disclaimer, I actually, had a cheeky sniff on them when I received them in the mail because I have no self-control. And I do remember liking most of them, but Iridescent Sky was my least favorite. Something about it just didn't sit right with me. I think if I remember correctly, it reminded me of like a hair salon. Yeah. But let's go ahead and test it again. Okay. So this one has notes of amber seeds, blueberry, damask rose. Yeah, I'm getting it already. It's giving me like hair dye, or just, it reminds me of a hair salon. Damask rose, gooseberry, lemonade, metallic notes, musk, neroli, orris, pomelo, rose, smoke, tea, vetiver. On paper, it sounds like something I would like, and I considered getting this over Eternal Summer, and I'm so glad I didn't. Yeah, it just smells like hair product to me. I get a little bit of rose maybe, but okay, so my fellow black woman would know what I mean when I say this. This smells like a relaxer for some reason. When you freshly mix the, you put the activator in the mix, this gives me that vibe. It doesn't smell exactly like it, but it reminds me of that, and I don't like that. No, I don't really get the smoke. I can definitely see the metallic notes, and I think that's the part that I'm not liking. I don't like the use of metallic notes in this formulation, so this will be a pass. We'll come back to it later, but I'm not liking it. So the next sample is going to be Kira. I'm going to spray this on here. Ooh. Okay. So Kira has notes of amber seeds as well, just like Iridescent Sky. And it also has ambroxan, apple, hedione, lily of the valley, mint, musk, pear, sake, and sandalwood. I really like this one. This one is clean, but not in an ozonic way. It smells really good. So yeah, I'm definitely getting some lily. I can smell the ambroxan in here is very evident. It smells very dry. But I can get the pear notes in there. I can see this being like an everyday scent to wear when it's warm, for sure. It's light and airy. I guess that's the best way to describe that. Yeah, this one's good. I really like this one. I don't know, now that I'm smelling it again, I don't know if I would buy a full bottle, but I do like it. I do like it. So now we're gonna go to the ones that I purchased. First off, I wanna, give a shout out to Strangers for improving their packaging. I love the new packaging, how it comes in the sleeve and you have your fragrance in here, but you can actually see what fragrance is inside. The old packaging, it just came in like a navy blue cardboard box that says Strangers Perfumery, but you didn't know what fragrance was inside the box, so I always had to open them and look. I ended up actually just writing the names of the fragrances on the outer packaging just to make it easier on myself. But we have Eternal Summer and Magenta Pop. So let's go with Eternal Summer. And we're all familiar with the way the bottle is, very simple, 30 ml bottle. So Eternal Summer. I love this so much. This has neroli in it, and neroli has quickly become one of my favorite notes for the spring, summertime. It's so good. Okay, so this one, Eternal Summer, has notes of neroli, grass, green tea, bamboo, kumquat, vetiver, gaiac wood, rose, honeysuckle, and sandalwood. Yeah, this scent is really, really good. It's not like an herbaceous green, but it's like a light green scent. I was gonna smell the bottle, wow. And it has that beautiful, light, refreshing tea note in there. This for me is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so when I received my package, I did wear this because I loved it so much. And the only negative thing I'd have to say about it is the performance. I felt like after like 2 hours, it was basically gone, and which is to me quite a letdown for Strangers, because I feel like all my other Strangers Perfumery fragrances last a really, really long time. They have excellent performance, but I felt like this is lacking a bit on the performance side. But otherwise, it's a fantastic scent. I think it's light, it's green, but not herbaceous. There's a bee trying to get in my house. Yeah, it's a beautiful scent, and I can see myself wearing this in the summer. I feel like I'm gonna go through this bottle really, really quickly because I feel I'm gonna be keeping this, on hand and re-spraying as I go. But Eternal Summer, but yeah, I'm so happy I got the full bottle of this. Then my favorite part of this fragrance is the neroli and the green tea. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. So now we're gonna go slightly heavier and try out Magenta Pop. And Magenta Pop, I find that it's an extremely unique fragrance, and you will find out why when I read out the notes. Spray. Okay, so I like this one. I feel like a lot of people will not like this one, but I think it's really cool. And it reminds me a bit of my childhood. It reminds me of like grape malinators. Yeah, it's quite sweet. It's like candy sweet. So the notes on here are blueberry, leather, gingerbread, orris, grape, honeycomb, red wine, licorice, rose, orange, cedarwood, amber, caramel, tobacco, cinnamon, and civet. And I really do like this one. The civet note in here is quite impressive, actually, because normally I have a hard time being able to sniff out the note of civet in some of my fragrances, but this one I feel like it's in your face, it's there. But then you have like the candy type scent that I think is a combination of the grape. It's not like a fresh grape. To me, it's like a grape drink grape, Yeah, I love the incorporation of leather and tobacco in here. Those are two of my favorite notes. Yeah, I think what makes it special, I think, is that civet. The civet in here is it's there, like I can easily sniff it out, which is kind of a unique experience for me personally. Yeah, I really do like this. Ugh, it's so good. This though, I think would be perfect for summer nights because of that like sweetness that it has. It's not a dense sweet, but it's like a light, fun sweet. And Eternal Summer is definitely more of a daytime scent. I think I made really good choices on the scents that I decided to blind buy. Out of the entire range though, I feel like my least favorite 100% is Iridescent Sky. Something about it is... So let's rewind and go back and re-smell the test strips to see if maybe has been some change. It's probably been about 10 minutes since I sprayed the first one, so yeah. Oh wow. Comme des Garçons has changed. It's very clean actually. It's kind of, I don't know if it reminds me now of like laundry detergent. I don't know. It's still nice, but I don't know if I'm willing to buy a full bottle of this anymore. I think I'm gonna have to test this out again. Well, all of these, test them out again on my skin, see how it changes on my skin. I can't really smell the apple anymore. I think the basil is still prominent in here. I can still kind of get the cola vibe as well, but I don't know, something about it is coming off as laundry detergent to me. I think it's still nice. I think it's very clean. I can definitely see, or I can see people wearing it. This actually comes off a little bit masculine even, now that it's dried down. Just a tad bit though. I don't know about this one yet. At the beginning, I was sure maybe I was gonna get the full size, but now I'm like, I don't know. I have to test it again. And then Iridescent Sky. I think that was the next one I tried. The one that smells like a hair salon. No, no, I don't like this one. No, no. Okay, Kira Kira. This is the one with ambroxan, heavy ambroxan. Pear, sake, mint. I like Kira Kira. I also think it's more on the lightweight side. I feel like it'll have similar performance to Eternal Summer. But it's quite interesting. It's nice. I like it. I may consider, I don't know. Let me not say that. Yeah, I feel like I'm already having a hard time smelling it on the strip. All I'm getting really is the ambroxan. I'm not getting much more here. So I don't know, actually I think I changed my mind. I think I would skip on this one as well. It's nice, but full bottle worthy? I'm not too sure. Okay, so Eternal Summer, which is the full bottle that I got here. Yeah, I still like it. I love the neroli. I'm loving the green tea note. Yeah, it's really, really good. I'm satisfied. I'm very happy with my purchase on that one. And then with Magenta Pop. Okay, so now that it's sat for a while, I still get a sweetness, but I think I'm not getting the grape anymore. Yeah, I'm getting more of the sweetness from the honey. But it's not like there's levels of sweetness, and I feel like sweetness from caramel and chocolate and notes like those kind of sit at the top, but the sweetness of honey to me kind of is lower on that spectrum, and that's the sweetness that I'm getting. I'm getting the honey for sure and the tobacco. It kind of reminds me of cigar rum from Strangers. Fix my top, oh my god. So yeah, I think because it has a slight booziness and I'm getting the tobacco and the honey, it's starting to remind me of cigar rum from Strangers, which I also do have and I do love. But this one compared to cigar rum, I feel like is a bit lighter and more appropriate to wear in the warmer months, most likely at night. Whereas cigar rum, I feel is a cool weather fragrance through and through. Yeah, I'm really happy with the two that I got, full size bottles that I have. So that was my first impressions. I hope you guys had fun, because I had fun making this. I kind of like the casuality. It's not even a word, casuality. I like how casual this video was. It's not really focused on notes or anything like that, just basically how I feel upon first smelling them and whether I decide that I want to buy a full bottle or not. Comment down below, what are your staple summer fragrances? I know for sure these, especially Eternal Summer, is going to be a staple for me in the summer. Definitely. I just love how light and airy it is. It just seems so easy to wear, and that neroli and the tea in here. I'm just really liking it. All right, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to catch you on the next one. See ya.